Me, be great on three. 1, 2, 3. Be great. Quick. Don't push it. There's nothing like playing football.
Colin Saring has been playing football ever since he can remember.
Good job, kid. Quarterback's got to be the most athletic person on the field.
The Philadelphia kid turned Cape Coral high schooler always had one thing on his mind.
You know, I want to play college football, whatever level it's on, wherever it may be. You know, that's where I want to be at.
It wouldn't come easy for Saring, however. He spent the first few years at Cape Coral High School battling as a backup. But when it came time for his senior year, Colin's dedication earned him playing time.
You got to work for what you want in life. There's no handouts, and you know, I definitely had to work to earn that spot and to get that starting spot.
Starting his senior year for the Seahawks earned Colin a spot at Wbbh International University. Like at Cape, he had to start at the bottom and grinded for any time with the ones.
Getting to contribute some more and more to the game was getting more and more exciting into my sophomore year.
But during the summer entering his junior year, Colin was at a party when things went terribly wrong.
Made the worst decision of my life and decided to smoke that night, whatever was being smoked, and didn't realize what it was. And 48 hours later from that point, I was in the hospital.
He'd spend the next 2.5 months recovering in the hospital. Doctors never determined what caused Colin's reaction.
It's crazy to think about because my life was almost taken from me, and you know, I was in ICU for 9 days. I was in a catatonic coma. You know, when I came out of my coma, I was in a baby state, reborn mentally.
Despite having to relearn motor skills like how to walk and talk, 5 months after leaving the hospital, Colin was back at Wbbh, lacing up his cleats.
When I was in the hospital, I just wanted to go home and I just wanted to play football. When I got home, I just wanted to play football.
But things were different in his return to campus. The coaching staff had changed, and Colin was back at the bottom of the depth chart.
Pause.
He decided his time at Wbbh was over, but then came another hurdle.
I went through some personal things and ended up, you know, getting clinically depressed, moved in with my parents, got all the way up to 305 pounds.
Colin wasn't ready to let that be the end of his story. He approached life with a new motto.
You gotta take it one day at a time.
He lost 100 pounds in 8 months and once again found himself back on the football field playing for the local arena team.
At the end of the day, getting to play football, make a little bit of money doing it, you know, playing in front of my friends and family, having my son there, that's a blessing. You know, that's a cherry on top of everything else that's going on.
When Colin isn't working on his own game with the Gulf Coast Fire, he's passing on his passion and knowledge to the next generation of Lee County quarterbacks.
You know, help be a mentor for these kids in Lee County and in the surrounding area to be a positive role model and watch those kids go on to college, watch those kids go on to play NFL. That's what I really want to get out of all this.
Be great. Let's go.